Hey everyone, welcome back to another Game Vault podcast stream, and welcome back to Friday Fright Fest. I am Jenny Aquino, and joining me as always is Mark.
Hey, wait, this isn't chess.
Nope, surprise, we're playing Dead by Daylight. I
You
lured
tricked
you
me.
in. Yeah, I'm sorry. I knew that was the only way to get you to play.
Damn it. Well, I'm here now.
Yep, might as well play. So, can anyone guess what Mark is talking about? What is Mark's newest interest?
Yeah,
Oh.
it's it's one of the things where I was like, I'm gonna watch this during the break.
Yeah,
Thanksgiving break.
it's really good. We are talking about The Queen's Gambit. If no one's watched
Yep.
it yet, it's on Netflix, right? I always get.
Yep.
Yeah.
Netflix. Yep.
Yeah, it's really, really good. It's different. The acting in it is awesome. It's very good.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you could tell, but I have a little guest joining us tonight. The Game Vault dog.
Yeah. I see a doggo cam.
Yep. Dog is sharing my cam, so it is doggo cam. He is very comfortable in his chair. He's taken over basically all of the furniture in our house as his own. So this is one of his chairs. He's very comfy. He has no idea he's on camera. But that's fine.
Nope.
I feel like it's been so long since we played this, and it really hasn't even been a full week.
It was Sunday.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, we
Thanksgiving
had that long
definitely.
stream.
Yeah, that's true. That did make it seem extra long too, I think. Thanksgiving feels like it was like 2 days ago. Very tiring. How was your Thanksgiving, by the way?
Oh, good.
Good.
I mean, food was good, which is a thumbs up.
Yeah, that's
Um,
important.
I'll, I'll dare to say most of it was better than where we normally get it. The person that normally cooks it. Thankfully, she doesn't watch streams. Um, there was just one thing different. She makes a very unhealthy stuffing. That's really good. Like she puts it together and then puts it in a bag and then cooks it inside the turkey while the turkey's cooking.
Mm-hmm.
Which I don't think is very healthy for you.
I don't know. Yeah, I feel like some people cook the stuffing in the turkey. Some people put turkey in the stuffing after it's cooked. I feel like there's a million different ways.
Yeah. So we did the on the hence the name of the product on the stovetop.
Right. So, for anyone that doesn't know, I am a vegetarian, as is my husband Dan. And we had stovetop stuffing. I think it was last year for Thanksgiving, and my dad had to hunt for this vegetarian friendly version of it. So this year we were looking for it, and I went through like 5 different variations of it, and I couldn't find it. Everything had chicken in it, and I was like, "What did my dad give us? Did he accidentally give us like stuffing with chicken?" And he was swearing. He's like, "No, I swear I found something. We read the ingredients. It didn't have chicken." So unless they changed the recipe or something since. So we had to get some other brand, but stovetop was my favorite, which is kind of, I mean, it's kind of lame to say that, I guess, when you can make your own, but I like stovetop stuffing and cranberry sauce out of the can. I don't know why, I just do. Those are the 2 things I need specifically in that way.
I think cranberry is the only thing I don't like.
In the can or just at all?
In Thanksgiving. Just at all. It's like I've always said to people, I have a weird thing where I will try and end up liking just about anything.
Mm-hmm.
But then there's certain things that have no rhyme or reason why I don't like them.
That's okay. Yeah, I get it. Cranberries are very bitter.
The biggest example is I don't like applesauce.
Okay.
But I like apple pie and apple juice. And apples.
Do you think it's the consistency, like the
I have no
grittiness
idea
of it? Yeah. Well, is it similar to say I hate actual tomatoes, but I love ketchup? Not really, right? Or maybe a little bit.
No.
Slightly.
The weird part is I like apple pie, but not applesauce.
Yeah.
because it's
It's a lot
essentially
more.
the same filling.
Yes. Yes, Dan, you see Bruce. That's
Except
true.
I think there's more apple chunks in apple pie than apple sauce, which might be the difference.
Yeah, they do make chunky applesauce though. Maybe that could be like your bridge to regular
Yeah, I'll try
applesauce.
it. But yeah, so for Thanksgiving, I liked everything. I've even tried those gobblers from Wawa to see if mixing it on a sandwich would. And no,
Oh, okay. I had to think about what that was for a second. But
yeah,
no, it
it's
didn't.
their turkey. Was it? Did they do stuffing? Like some kind of stuffing? And cranberry sauce.
It's like your Thanksgiving leftovers on a sandwich, essentially, is what they were
Yeah,
going for.
essentially. Yeah, I don't know if they just do gravy.
Yeah.
um, but yeah, it's a weird thing. Like I'll like some weird shit, and then somebody be like applesauce. I'm like, nope.
I do not do applesauce.
Gee, I know this is going to sound terrible to you guys, but I swear that the guy actually goes out and hunts it, and it is not done in a factory.
Mm-hmm.
But I do like venison jerky, and most people have a reaction like, "Oh, really?"
Oh my gosh, I hear the killer. I don't know where he is. I'm hiding in the corner.
Yeah,
I think he's
that's when I say like I eat a lot of weird stuff. That
I mean, it sounds pretty fancy. I don't know what.
yeah,
Is it different in taste than regular beef jerky?
yeah. Venison is a little more. Well, it wouldn't matter to you. The words I'm going to use here.
I used to like regular beef jerky. It's like very salty.
Now the venison tastes a little more. Ooh, it's
the blight.
Trapper, I think.
Oh, I thought I heard the blight music. But I could be wrong.
It's definitely a guy with either traps or a chainsaw. Because he had something in his right hand and an axe in his left hand. Oh, who's the chainsaw guy?
The hillbilly.
That's probably who it is. Because it is definitely a chainsaw in his hand.
I'm surprised we haven't heard it, because usually they rev up the chainsaw.
No, he's just chasing me. And it could be the perfect map to do the chase, the...
Yeah, because you can break
chainsaw.
his sprint pretty easily on this. He picked this map, too, I think.
Yeah.
I think the killer chose this map, because I saw the perk.
Yeah.
Or the offering, rather. Here you. There you are. I'm about to pop this.
But yeah, finishing my sentence was it tastes a little more like not processed.
Yeah.
Because it's actually the fresh deer that he has killed, and it hasn't been through a factory or anything.
Right. It's not like highly commercialized where they pump it out like,
Yeah.
beef jerky. Some of it. Woo! Don't go that way.
Yeah, I saw Pizza Hut is doing Beyond Sausage.
Really?
Yep. For some reason, they do the ad, and then when they showed it's Beyond Sausage, they turn the screen green.
I think Beyond that's like their main color scheme.
Okay. Because I was like, this is just weird. Like, are you turning it green because it's vegetable?
That could be another parallel. Like
you're on that side.
I thought you were asking me to heal you.
No. I was going to that side so that I could see the whole room. But that is obviously the reason why you're on that side.
Yep. Yeah, I try to have as much of view as possible, range of view as possible.
Yeah, it's like being. Oh, sorry, that was a quick one. I hate when the first one's a quick one.
I know, it's tricky.
It's like being the head of the table, and like the how all mobsters are brought up. Like the boss needs to have his back to where he can see all the exits.
Yep.
And entrances.
His back is yeah, exactly. It's only the smart thing to do here. There's a lot of breakable walls in here. I feel like we might have gotten the generators in this immediate area. I think. Yeah, I see him. Are you? Oh, I see you also. I think he's coming towards me. Someone has a perk.
Hey, oh, I brought him right back.
Oh no.
That person's pissed at me.
Well, he was. I think he was kind of standing around that area. He was.
I thought he was gone, but he might have just been circling.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's not really your fault. No, Dan, I have not died yet. In the time that you were in the bathroom, how long were you in the bathroom?
Oh, he's camping now.
He's being a weenie. He's being a weenie. It's irritating. Here's what not to do as the killer, everybody.
Yeah, so
I hear a generator.
That's probably where he got me. He probably ran down one hallway.
Yeah.
And I thought he was going to keep going, and he just turned around.
Right. Where's this generator?
Yeah, she's dead. I'm going to go find another generator.
I was hearing one, but I couldn't figure out where it was coming from. Oh, you know what? It's probably upstairs. Yes, so somebody has a perk where if someone on your team is hooked, you can see the killer. Like their location. The only way that we would have a chance... It's a really good perk. The only way we would have a chance is if... Well, okay, never mind. They got her off. Or them off. I was going to say, if we all rushed the hook, one of us would get them off. We would all have to take, like, hits to protect the person. That's
good movement that you got by without nobody getting hit.
Yeah. Oh, he went after the same person.
That person went down again. Yeah.
That's so lame.
I'm trying to figure out how to get upstairs.
You have to go in the middle, like in that big room with all the screens. I think that's right by where the killer is now. R.I.P. Oh, he's coming this way, I think.
We should probably split up, guys.
Okay. Yeah, agreed. Whoop. And then we reconvene. So he's probably going to assume that we're not where he just was.
Yeah, I think there's a...
I'm going by the screens.
I think there's a Jeni on the perimeter.
Oh, really?
But I think you may have got.
I'm in the room where he just hooked that person. And he's around this area again. So this is probably a bad idea coming over here. Dan wants to know how your Thanksgiving was, Mark. He was in the bathroom when we talked about it.
No, it was good. Yeah, oh, I gotta send you the photo. My mom's boyfriend decided to put the turkey gravy inside of a flower vase because he didn't have any too big. Put in it.
Oh, God. We used a, one of the only things we don't have out of all the stuff that we have is a gravy boat. So I used a liquid measuring cup.
Yeah, that's what we wanted to use. But he was like, no, I don't want to do that.
He wanted to be fancy and go with a vase. I mean, was the vase clean? Ooh, I almost missed that skill check.
Yes, he cleaned the vase.
Okay. It's very weird to me that this guy isn't using his chainsaw.
Ah, damn it.
Oh, there you are.
Yeah, I was trying to bait him to stun him with the pallet.
Yeah.
Alright, so first test of my A button.
He's looking for me? What is he doing? What's happening?
I don't know, but I could have got out if I was paying attention and not hydrating.
I'm not hydrating.
Yeah, when I get the second stage, I can't look around. So, I can't help you guys. Because I'm concentrating on not hitting the button with a certain force that it doesn't stick.
I'm in the bush by you.
He seems to be circling me.
Yeah, I hear him. Shit, every time that... You just run, I'll block him. I'll block. Go, 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 go. Hopefully he takes
there's the perimeter one that I was talking about.
Oh, he didn't. He's going after you again.
I know it's only a matter of time, but you missed me. Ha 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 ha. He missed me 3 times before he finally got me.
It's interesting that he's not using the chainsaw. Maybe he's a new killer to Trapper. I mean, to Hillbilly.
Yeah, if he gets me on a hook, I'm dead.
I'm really surprised that we don't have another generator done by now. I mean, I'm almost done.
There's one that's almost done. There's one that's almost done, like semi near the middle, if you can find it, Jen.
Don't be a camper, bro. I'm gonna take him on a trip.
Yeah, so, yeah, while you're going through this, I'll explain to Dan, if he's listening, we had turkey, which no dark meat, which meant I didn't eat a whole lot of turkey. The sides were corn. We had, what was it? Corn, stuffing, yams, and mashed potatoes, because my mom wanted mashed potatoes.
Nice.
Or else we would have had roasted potatoes, which probably would have been my choice.
Dan doesn't know what yams are. Or he's making fun of you, one or the other. What?
No. That would have been weird in front of my mother.
Never heard of that. Of calling it that. No. Never have I ever. Oh, shit,
I don't really know the difference. I could try and sound smart, but he's like, oh, it's like sweet potato. But I'm like, it's kind of not. But that's what my mom's boyfriend said.
That kind of makes sense to me. I'm gonna try.
Right, I got it. I'm gonna allow Dan's use of the word thick with 2 C's.
I saw that. What a jerk this person is. Sorry, I can't help you. He's camping.
Like I said, you only have to do 1 in full because there is another halfway done one. Or 3/4 done one.
Either way, I'm not going to be able to do all of them because I'm the last one. I just have to hope that I find the hatch before this person does. You'll help them, Dan? You missed. You missed your opportunity. Oh.
I hear it.
Should we do a little teabag?
No, just go.
I never teabag, ever. This is something I don't do.
It's not even my, like, wariness in this game, Jen. It's just that guy didn't seem like a very good killer.
Yeah.
So
hey, I got my challenge unlocked.
Yeah, he was a 20.
He said, good game, I suck at killer. Well, it's not that I have, I don't have a problem with that. It's, I don't like when people camp, that's all. Because it's kind of lame.
Yeah.
Or go after the same person a million times.
Yeah.
That'll be nice. I didn't say you don't suck. I just said no worries. I'm just kidding.
Hey, you should have done the sarcastic. Couldn't tell.
Couldn't tell. Really? I couldn't tell.
What? Explain to me prestiging again.
Prestiging is when you level up to 50 and then you want to reset, so you start over at level 1. But you earn the ability to find more perks in the blood web. So eventually you can basically collect and level up all of the perks to your character to make them better.
But I lose everything, correct?
Yes, so you lose everything. All of your offerings, everything. So,
I don't know.
It's, but you get, I think you get, I could be wrong. I think Leah last time said that you get a special skin if you level, or you prestige.
I'm not really into skins.
Okay, yeah, then it don't matter none.
Yeah, I was, speaking of skins, I was listening to, how this get made because they did Cats, and I wanted to listen to it since we watched Cats.
Yeah.
And they said they were like talking about old Deuteronomy, which is Judi Dench's character. wears a fur coat. And
Yeah.
they were like, yes, that's like a human character wearing human skin. Like, it's off-putting.
That's true. Wow, yeah, that's very true. I still haven't seen that movie.
It's not worth it.
No, it's not worth it.
The only time it would have been worth it is if you had Movie Pass or A-List or whatever, and you saw it opening weekend when they had all the mistakes in the CG and before they sent the update.
Oh, yeah,
That would have been the
worth
only
it.
time to see it.
I saw the original Cats. Oh man, stupid.
Did one of them sit on your lap?
Yes. That's the only way I would have seen Cats. I had no interest. Yeah, I haven't prestiged yet. Oh, Dan says brainstorming tomorrow with 1,000,000 W's, and then he said, "Mark, I bought a weight bench with some weights."
Yeah.
Yep, our home gym is taking form slowly.
Let us know when it's ready.
Yeah. We might have a new streamer in our midst. Dan might make his own fitness channel or something.
Nice. Yeah,
Cool.
I'll definitely make it like a New Year revolution. Jesus.
Revolution. We could make that work.
Yes, I'm gonna revolt. I'm gonna revolt around
going
being
to the
fat.
gym.
No,
You're gonna revolt around going to the gym, and you're gonna come to the home gym.
Yeah.
It's supposed to arrive in December, he said.
Resolution is what I meant to say.
Mm-hmm. It's one of those words you have to be like, wait, what word did I mean? It'll be nice to have weights and stuff and be able to actually like work out like you would be able to for the most part in a gym.
Except for unless we run around the block, there would be no, what is it? Cardiovascular.
Like
workout.
a treadmill.
Yeah.
Well, if Dan buys me my Peloton. See, Dan, now there's at least 2 people that would use it. He says, I'll tell you, it will be fun to have some workout partners. Yes, I'm sure. He goes, we'll get a jump rope. Damn it.
Yeah.
There's the cardio. It's actually a good thing that it's not arriving until December because we still have work to do in the area of the basement where we would be putting it. So.
All right. Would you be able to get a live chicken and put it inside a cage for me to chase around and try and catch?
I feel like
part of my cardiovascular
that goes a little
workout.
bit against our beliefs. Oh, he said
It's
yes,
also in
though.
Rocky.
He said yes. Yeah. He said yes.
You can take care of it. It's just when you set up a little,
as long as you don't kill it.
a little ring, we'll say, and
okay,
put it in the
fine.
middle, and then I gotta catch it.
What if we put like a really crazy rooster and it chases you?
Either one will work.
Okay.
As long as I break a sweat.
Yeah. I feel like the rooster is more intimidating and it would enjoy chasing you, whereas a chicken might not enjoy being chased. I think there was a story that came out that a rooster actually killed somebody. Like,
what a cock.
I know, right? I think he like slashed someone's neck open or something. Like it's like a person. Oh, it killed a police officer.
Well, no,
yeah.
Pronoun would be he.
Mm-hmm. I know. I just felt like I was referring to a person, and then I remembered.
I didn't get a chance. Yeah, I didn't get a chance to personally ask that rooster what its pronouns were. But
that's true.
I'm assuming since it's a rooster, it was he.
Yeah, it killed a police officer in Mexico. Dan says they attached knives to the back of their feet. Oh, so it was a legit like cockfight. That's really crazy. Yeah. That's terrible for everybody involved.
What are they doing? Battle bots?
Yeah, pretty much.
It's in Mexico like battle bots.
I feel like the matches are loading faster today. That's good.
Yeah, well,
yay.
You would think a lot of people are home.
Yeah. There's a lot of sick people out there. That's true. Oh, look! Twins! All twins!
Nice.
Dan, how does the game audio sound and how do we sound in relation to that? I need
My
to know
need
that
is
we sound
ridiculously
super.
high.
He says we sound terrible. Embarrassing.
Embarrassing.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
All right. Okay then. Unreal.
So a step up tonight.
Yes, so we sound better than usual.
Got it.
Oh, little Bruce.
Yeah.
He's so cute. Oh, sorry. He looked at me. He's like, shut up. Makes me want to puke. Okay, Dan. That's enough compliments for now. You're going to make our heads too big.
Yeah, I always check my phone every so often because I made a joke on Chase's Facebook, and I'm waiting for him to acknowledge it.
I did that. What was the thing that I said it was you?
It's
about
like,
EA.
look at me, senpai.
Oh yeah, what is it?
No, he said he
Notice
made
me,
a
senpai.
joke. He was like that after listening to some album, he's like, I think Stevie Wonder is a better singer than even Shawn Mendes.
Oh, I did see that, yeah.
So I tweeted, I was like, true, and Ray Charles is the best blind singer.
And he hasn't answered you yet?
No. I did a winky face, just in case of other people reading it.
Or like, whoa.
don't know that I'm joking.
Right. When some people might not, so that was a good call. Oh, look, we all started together again. Together. I don't know what song that is.
It's still,
hi.
It's still the God damn it, I'm still clicking in the stick from playing damn Bug Snacks.
I hate that when you get... Actually, I do that when I play Phasmophobia, and then I switch to this game. Because I click the left stick to, like, run.
Yeah.
And then in this, I'm like, oh, I'm not doing anything. Which is probably good, because I run way too much in this game.
Yeah, you are a lot less anxious in this game.
Oh, yeah. I have been getting a little bit better with Phasmophobia, slowly. Like, not leaps and bounds, but... I'm telling you, I literally, like, when I'm playing by myself, I just take my headphones off sometimes when I have to go through the house. Because I get unnecessarily jumpy, where, like...
Bing bong.
It is. Great.
Sorry to interrupt you. Literally
No.
Bing bong in my ear.
That's good to know. Damn it, lady. Bing bong in my ear.
Yeah, he waited until he's like right next to me, and apparently it's directional hearing, because it was only in my right ear.
Interesting. Popped it. Oh, I see you. Over yonder. Bing bong always scares me. Startles me. Yeah, a good,
I had a feeling, as I was doing the generator, it was doing those things where it makes it slower when a killer is near.
Yeah, you might have that perk.
Yeah, and I was like, it has to be a stealth killer, because I don't hear any heartbeats, and this is all.
We haven't played against Bing Bong in a while.
No.
Alright, don't follow me. I'm talking to the girl who's been following me. I'm coming to get you. I don't know where he is, but...
Sorry to interrupt your story.
Oh, no.
I thought that was important information.
Yeah, that is.
Someone got me.
Oh, okay. I'm going back to my partner.
I need to cleanse this totem for blood points. I don't care if he kills me. Yep, he's right here. Shit.
I don't care if he kills me. And I'm dead.
I didn't even get to it. It's literally right across from the hook.
Oh, is it the glowing, the hex totem?
No.
Oh.
I need one more for a challenge.
Gotcha. I don't even remember. Oh, I think I did another palette challenge. Hey, Game Ball Dog got down. What the hell, boo? I'm by you, sort
I'm gonna turn down. I think I'm gonna turn down my gain a little bit. I'm just nervous about how high it is.
I think you sound fine. Like I can hear you very well. Oh. Hey, Bing Bong, what's up? Hey, buddy.
Chase him away from where you know, if you know where I am.
I know where you are because I was going
so
to help
that I can
you.
just cleanse the totem. I don't care if he kills me after it. There we go. Challenge succeeded. Now I can play the game. Go.
Took him on a little tour of the junkyard here. Slapped you in the face with my pallet. Is that rude? Is that rude to do to someone?
Disgusting.
Disgusting. I can't get away from him though. Run, yeah. That vault, though.
Oh, he
sees me. He sees me, yeah.
I gotta say, not going back to Queen's Gambit a little bit, but the kid and adult actress playing Beth are really good.
Yeah. Oh, he left.
Yeah, the kid actress.
He's given up on me. It's coming back for me.
I don't know if you've seen it yet.
Playing... Wait, who? Oh, in the Queen's Gambit?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I thought
both Anya Taylor-Joy and whoever plays her as a 9-year-old.
Yes,
are
very
really
good. You know, she was also in The Witch, right?
Yeah.
I couldn't remember.
Yeah, she's in New Mutants.
Oh, is she? I didn't know that.
Yeah, I keep bringing it up just to piss Dan off who's ever listening.
She's very good. She's beautiful.
Yeah, the funny part, she has those, I think I said this before on stream, she has those eyes that are, you know, kind of, wide.
Mm-hmm. Very, like, doe
eyes. I don't know how to describe it.
Doe
eyes. And then there's the one chess champion she plays, is like very narrow eyes.
Mm-hmm.
And someone had said that if they had a child, it would come out with normal space eyes.
Possibly. One could only imagine, right?
Oh, really?
What? Yeah, oh yeah. I've done like 3 generators. We all split up for the most part. Yeah, that was my third.
I'm at an exit.
I'm halfway through my exit. Like 3/4 now.
I'm gonna hope the other person goes for the hook.
And we're open. He's probably gonna be invisible.
Oh, shit. He hit me just as my door opened. So I'm dead. Unless I wiggle out.
Did the other person get off the hook? They did. Okay, cool. So that's your third hook?
Yeah.
Alright.
Just go.
Oh, yeah, I am. I'm heading out now. Hopefully everyone...
That's bullshit.
They're probably waiting by you to pop the exit. Come on, guys.
No, he bing-bonged behind me, so he... You know.
Why? Why can't I help? Oh, here we go. We're way too far away from the exit for this. Let's just go. Come on. I don't like hanging back and teabagging the killer. It's really rude. Even when it's like a really shitty, like awful killer, like real rude killer. I just don't like it. It's not nice. Don't condone.
We all would have got out, too.
Yeah.
If I just came to your exit.
Yeah. It's okay.
Ah.
You win some, you lose some. Gotta work my way back down in the rank. I wonder if our buddy's not on today.
Alright, unhook 6 survivors.
I have to drop 8 more pallets while being chased. I was kind of hoping that he kept chasing me, but he gave up on me before. Where did Bruce go? Bruce is now laying on the ground in front of the chair. He got tired of being super comfortable and only wanted to be minimally comfortable. So then he could enjoy the chair again. The nerve. After all that work of moving the chair over there. I know. He was laying in it for a while though. Like he just got out of the chair for the most part. He's been laying in it for about 40 minutes or so. It's really cute though. This is where, I mean, he's usually not this close to me when I work, but the chair is like a little bit further away. But when I'm working, he lays right down next to me and he just hangs out all day. He's a sweetie. I'm trying to decide what I want. I don't want that. I ran out of money.
Yeah, finishing just talking about that the 2 actors in the Queen's Gambit.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a moment where playing her really like not knowing anything, but not being afraid to ask if she doesn't know something.
Uh-huh.
Like at one point, the delivery from the child actor is perfect. Like she's just heard this word being used over and over again, and she uses it and gets a bad reaction from someone she likes. So she's just in the bathroom and she's talking to this older girl,
Mm-hmm.
and she just turns and she goes, "What's a cocksucker?"
Oh, God.
Like perfect delivery, like how a 9-year-old who would
Yeah.
not know what
Oh,
that
that's
word
right.
is.
I remember that part. Hey, OD Parlay, what's up? Thanks for stopping in.
Yeah, thank you guys. Hope you didn't walk into me saying the word cocksucker.
That's the exact time you want to come into a stream. Right away, you know what you're here for.
Yeah, but with her delivery was like, I'm like, that might have been the first time that girl knew what it.
Yeah. I always think, like, when young child actors are in a movie where they're saying crazy stuff or, like, hearing stuff like that, I always wonder, like, what do the parents feel about this? How much money is this kid getting to be exposed to these kinds of things? Yes, they did walk into that. Amazing. Sorry about that. We're talking about the Queen's Gambit, though. That was like a line in the show, if you guys.
Not.
Or maybe not. That's always a great excuse
Or
now if you
not
ever want to
sorry?
talk about it. Or we're not sorry, true.
Depending on how you feel about that
Yes.
action.
It is nice to see you guys in the chat again. How was your Thanksgiving? We were talking about our Thanksgivings a little while ago. Hopefully it was good and you guys ate a lot of food. And our stuffed, we ate our leftovers before and it was just as good as yesterday. And yes, as Dan said, we will definitely stop by your stream tomorrow. We have a lot of decorating plans for tomorrow. It is a really good show. Dan and I, we like marathon watched it, but we split it up between like 2 days pretty much. We watched half one day and then like half maybe 2 or 3 days later. It was really good. Food coma is in full effect. Yeah. I feel like Dan didn't have as much of a food coma as he did. He was just tired because he stayed up till 4 a.m. the day before for some reason. So.
A beer coma?
Yes, a beer coma. You know Dan. Yeah, do you guys want to shout out the, I know Dan says 607 podcast. Is that your full Twitch name? If you guys want to type out your full Twitch name, everyone should go and give them a follow. They have really good streams, and they're super nice and really fun to talk to. So hopefully it is just 607 podcast. But if not, put your full Twitch handle in the chat so everyone can follow you. I was watching The Lincoln Lawyer, okay, Mark? I immediately fell asleep like 10 minutes into that movie. Not saying it was bad. I was just tired, like a normal person at 1:30 in the morning. And I'm a night person, but I woke up, Dan woke me up, he's like, yo, you want to go upstairs? I'm like, yeah, and I look at my clock and it's 4 a.m. So I'm thinking we both fell asleep and then he just woke up and we moved. Oh. So the next day I'm like, did you really stay up till 4 a.m.? And he's like, yeah, I was awake the whole time. I'm like, what? Twitch.tv/607 podcasts is the group channel, and thanks for the compliment. You're welcome. You watched the entire... How long was the movie? Was it like 3 hours or something?
I would like to know, Dan, and not making fun of you with this, but I would love to know how many people have used the statement, I didn't go to sleep because I stayed up to watch The Lincoln Lawyer.
Yeah. Yep. It's a good question. Oh, Bruce's little sleepy face is right out of frame. He knows. He's so cute.
Because I always thought of movies you stay up way too late to watch as being really stupid, dumb movies.
Yeah.
Like action movies like Speed or a Nicolas Cage movie or something like that.
Lincoln Lawyer is long but good. Yeah, I don't remember most of what I saw. But it did seem good. It did seem like a good movie. We also watched, what was the movie about Hustler?
Hustler? No, I'm just kidding.
I was gonna say, I was like, I know it's not called Hustler, but then when you said that, I got scared that it was.
No, there's a movie called Hustler, but it has nothing to do with Hustler. The People versus Larry Flint.
Yes.
Is that it? Yeah.
That was a wild movie. That was another late night movie that I think, wound up splitting up because it was really late when we started it. But I kind of wanted to, like, see the whole thing because it was crazy. I didn't want to fall asleep during that one. Yeah, it was interesting. I don't know if I would say fun. It was interesting. He was crazy. Woody Harrelson's a really good actor.
Yeah, I got into a slight argument over somebody going back and forth. Not that there's really a right answer, but over which Rocky is the best one. And I'm always insistent, like, the first one won a goddamn Oscar. I think that might be the best one.
What was the other person saying?
The other person said Rocky 3.
Oh,
that's the one with Mr. T and Hulk Hogan. And
look at us, all of us friends.
Look at us. Who would have thought?
Who would have thought? Whoa, I just fell down some stairs.
Damn it.
What happened? Who hit you?
It's a pig.
Oh, no. Oh. Followed by, wait. Dan says the first one was easily the best, followed by 2, then 4, then 3. 4 ended the Cold War, nothing tops that.
Well.
So, Odie, you think that
I go by
4 is the best? Sorry, yeah. She's coming.
I go by the argument that it's a trilogy, and then 4 is just its own separate movie.
I'm gonna say that I don't know if I've ever seen 4. You know, Claudette, I just did 2 great skill checks, and you undid it. Hearts on Fire is better than Eye of the Tiger.
It's a better montage song. Yes.
I don't have an opinion on that, so sure.
Yes.
It is a good song. Oh, look, a generator. I do not like the fact that the pig is out here somewhere lurking. It freaks me out. Why are we playing Stealth Killers? Well, the Hillbilly wasn't.
Yep, they're chasing me.
Hillbilly was not a stealth killer. This is our 3rd game, right?
Yep.
It goes 1, 2, 4, 3, then... Oh, okay. Gotcha. So 1, 2, 4, 3, then Creed. I don't think I've seen Creed either.
Yeah. It's a toss-up if Rocky Balboa jumps in there, the 6th one. But...
Are they coming out with the 6th one? Ooh, that was close.
No, that is the 6th one.
Creed.
Nobody talks about Rocky 5.
Oh. Wait, so there really are 6 of them?
There's 6 Rockies.
Yeah.
And 2 Creed.
Got it. And no one... Woo! Sorry.
No one talks about the 5th one. It did not happen.
I don't know why I'm hiding in this grass right by her. Luckily, she chose the other person. Oh, no. Oh, I was hiding behind
I'm just upset that he's making the 4th movie. Sylvester Stallone doing a director's cut, and he's taking out the robot. Dan will know what I'm talking about.
Guys, that was really intense. I don't know if you saw that.
Taking out Paulie's robot.
Oh, man! I went back to do the generator after risking my life. Rocky 5 is hot garbage. Wait, so why don't you guys do that for They Call This a Movie then, if it's that bad? Or is it just, like, so bad that you can't even do it?
Oh, I'd have some opinions on that movie.
Yeah, you should. Adds 4 extra hours? What do you mean? Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see what you said above. Rocky 5 is Tommy gun, not much boxing, the slide cut.
Yeah.
Not much boxing, that's kind of...
the slide cut for 4.
That's kind of pointless.
5's all about after Rocky retires. Yeah.
Oh, well, nobody would want to watch that. I'm pretty sure, right? Just the idea of that.
Yeah, there's only a couple matches. It's Tommy Gunn, who was a real life boxer, Tommy Morrison, was the actor, and they only had like maybe a fight and a half.
Interesting.
It's great.
Did we? Oh, I hear another generator. Upstairs. Where are you? I hear it. Oh, I know where it is. Is that person still on the hook?
Yeah, person's still on the hook. How many, Jenny?
I was gonna say I hear one, but I couldn't find it. Good thing I didn't mess up that skill check. Because she was right at the end. Alright, I'm gonna attempt to get this person. Hopefully Piggy's not hiding over there. The thing with the pig, most of the time the person is pretty good at it because they had to buy it.
Yeah.
So you'd think if you're... And it's not an easy killer either. Because you have to be good at directing them. Whoa! She was right there. Come on. Don't be by that person who's hooked.
Now we're about to pop the last Jenny.
Yeah, she's camping now. That's so lame. Don't be a camper. Only... I almost said something really lame.
We're by an exit. I'll let you know when it's open.
Alright. I see you. Shit.
Open.
I gotta go.
I'm gonna hang out by here. That person ran back to get the person on the hook.
Well, they're dead.
I know it's my challenge to go get them. Alright.
I don't know where the exit is.
You know where that house is? Over by the ambulance?
I can find it. Wow, that person just rage quit. It is very frustrating to have someone camp outside.
Left
I got
from
it.
where you are.
I see it. I'm good. Whew!
Alright, we're out. Bye!
Bye! I was gonna help that
rage-
person. Yeah.
But they were camping. That's
Yeah.
probably why they rage quit.
Let's see if we get some salt in the after game chat. If they're all PC anyway. It's like very rare that you get that now. Which is probably best. Oh man, I didn't even... My points weren't that good either. I'm not pipping.
The only great thing about Rocky, to finish the Rocky conversation, the only great thing about Balboa, which is the sixth one, is it's that famous line from Stallone where he goes, "Not how many times you get knocked down, it's how many times you get back up and keep moving forward."
Wow, some quality content right there.
Yeah. Stallone at his best. Oh, I forgot to get out.
Get out, Mark, get out! That's a good speech.
Yeah, and what improves that movie is also his son is played by an actual actor and not Sylvester Stallone's real son. Like it is in Rocky V.
Oh, he really does?
It's his
own
real son that plays.
And it's not good, I'm assuming?
His son's terrible.
I don't think I want to use that, actually. Oh, I forgot I have escape cakes. Because escape cakes are yellow, they're hidden on the second page. Oh, I also have a Mary's letter, if we ever want to go back to Midwich. I'm like over Midwich, though, because it is really kind of hard to play there. It was fun while it was new. His son keeps making excuses and is angry that he's living in his dad's shadow.
Yeah.
Wait, what am I missing? What the heck am I missing? Why can't I see? Oh, the map. Well, I ran out of money anyway. Dan, how come you're not playing with us, actually? You could play on my
He's watching The Lincoln Lawyer again.
Yeah. It's actually that long that it's still going. We were watching, oh, he just says pie.
Pie.
Pie. You know what?
Yeah,
That's all
that was one thing we didn't have.
Oh, really? We were saying that
desserts.
pie is like, to our family, pie is like always a Thanksgiving staple. I'm actually not a big pie person. Like, I really have to be in the mood to have pie. I know some other people are like, they can have it anytime. Thanksgiving is one of those times.
Yeah.
I can't find a pie emote. I was seeing if there was one. No pies. Not
It's
even.
the director's cut of Lincoln.
Yeah. It's just the extended. Extended. Lies? Wait, what's a lie? That pies are a staple? I've said so many things since I looked at the chat, so I don't know what you're saying. What are you disagreeing with, Dan? That I don't like pie? I mean, I guess if Dan says I don't like pie, then me saying I like pie is void.
Yeah. Well, you did say you're not a huge pie person.
Yeah. Pie is not my favorite dessert. Give me a cake any day over pie. I like, Dan and I also don't agree when it comes to cakes. We have very opposite opinions about cakes. Mark, would you rather have a chocolate cake with vanilla icing, or would you rather have a yellow cake with chocolate icing? Not that both of them are delicious, but I have a favorite over the other, and Dan's obviously is the other way around.
Yeah, I'm more of an icing guy, so I like the like vanilla like icing on there. So I guess the chocolate cake one.
That's mine.
Yeah, the cake doesn't matter to me. I like a good
vanilla icing.
Good icing.
I wonder if you would, not to bring this like really in a weird direction, but we have a recipe for vanilla icing made from scratch that my grandma made. And it's my favorite icing in the whole world. It's sweet, but it's not like, you know when some bakeries make it too sweet where like you feel like you have to brush your teeth 50 times because your teeth are going to fall out? Yeah. It's very good. It's very light. It's like more flavorful and more sweet than like whipped cream, but it almost has that consistency. It's very light, so you don't feel gross when you eat it.
So it's not like cream cheese based then?
No. Okay. It's a lighter
probably heavy cream, I'm assuming then?
It was, I actually just made it yesterday. It's flour, milk, sugar, vanilla extract, and Crisco. That's what it is. The Crisco is like the base. I'm sure you could probably sub that out for something else. Dan, it is not gross. Don't insult my family like that. Ooh, and ODP says chocolate with vanilla too. Had an ex-girlfriend who used to make yellow cake, and it ruined it for you. Yeah, I get that. If you eat something that just doesn't taste right several times, I get not wanting to have it anymore.
Yeah, give me a good cream cheese icing on a marble cake, and I love that cake.
I hate cream cheese.
We should let we should ask whenever we talk to Brandon again, ask him about the time he got a birthday cake from his girlfriend, and I ended up eating 3/4 of it because he just put it in the fridge.
And it was there.
Yeah, thin as a rail, Brandon.
Yeah. Hey, the skinny guys sometimes eat the most. Right?
Oh, he did. But he's like,
fast.
Yeah, there's cake. You want to eat cake? He's like, I'm not going to eat the whole thing. And then, like, every other day, I'd be like, are you going to have any cake? He's like, nah, go ahead. I'm like, okay.
It's mine.
Yeah, he's like, okay, I guess I'm eating, like, most of this cake.
That's amazing.
It was a really good cake.
We actually get this one. Well, I shouldn't say we. My dad finds this one cake. It's chocolate. It's all chocolate. But the icing is cream cheese based, and I hate cream cheese, but it's just subtle enough where you get a hint of it if you know what you're looking for. But it's so good. It's like, I guess the cream cheese base and the icing makes it not too rich. Sometimes chocolate on chocolate's like too much. So it's really good.
I don't like really, really sweet icing.
Yeah. Oh, you might like my grandma's icing then. Next time I make cupcakes and like you're over here,
Like
you can
that
try
stuff that like comes out of a container.
it. Mm-hmm.
Icing.
Yeah.
Like sometimes that can be too sweet.
Yeah, I agree with you. That's what Dan prefers, though. I think he was saying. I get it. I mean, everyone has their own taste. But spoiler alert, you won't. You're
No,
so
you
mean. This is coming from the guy who ate the last slice of my birthday cake this year with that icing on it, and then I went to look for my birthday cake and it was gone. He's like, "Oh, I ate it."
At least I asked before eating random fruit.
Right? I mean, it couldn't have been that bad if you ate my last piece of birthday cake, Dan. I'm just saying. That like ruined my life. You never ate the icing? So you ate the last piece of my cake and then you wasted the icing?
The icing.
That's even more insulting.
I was like, that somehow makes it worse.
It makes it so much worse. Whoa. What? Oh, okay. I was like, where are we?
I started right by an exit, apparently.
Yeah, I'm right across from you. I was like looking at the light. I was looking at the light. I'm like, where the hell? Where the hell? Ooh, we're right by the upstairs. Let's go upstairs. Safer.
Yeah,
Man, I feel so betrayed.
what's it called? Yeah, to get back to video game things.
Oh no, you're
I found some frustrating moments in Bug Snacks that would have stopped it from being my game of the year.
Oh really?
Yeah.
What was that?
Spoilers, there's a boss fight with a
Oh shit. Whoa. I think it's
a giant
Legion.
sushi roll bug snack.
It's a giant sushi roll bug snack? What's its
Yep.
name? Sushi?
Mega Maki or something like that.
It's funny. Mega Maki. For some reason, I just had a really huge craving for sushi. And you really didn't say much. You just said sushi. Now I want it.
Yeah.
So, you don't like that?
That's one. What, sushi?
No, the
Oh, no,
sushi
that's
character?
fine. The boss fight was terrible.
Oh. Was the sushi roll the boss?
Yeah. Yeah, you had to break it up and then catch each individual piece, and then the head would become vulnerable at that point.
Gotcha. Interesting.
But it got annoying, like you would break them up,
Right.
and
Oh, you stupid ghost face. Don't be rude. It's ghost face, by the way.
that's good space.
Chasing me. I know I make a really stupid face right before I like drop a pallet or something. I can feel it. Woo, woo, woo. That was really cool.
Like a little smirk.
I like get really serious, I think. Tell me what I do, guys. Give up on me now. No, stop chasing me. Well, this is helping my Oh, I still got it. I still got you. It's helping my challenge. I think I'm already halfway done now. Just be careful because he's right there. If that's you guys. Oh. Oh, I guess he thought there was a hook there. I think there usually is a hook there. No.
I almost forgot what the place looked like until it went to the upside down, and I was like, oh, I'm.
Still in the aria. Well, I'm by 2 people.
All right, I'm one of Jenny.
Come on, guys. No, all right. You can heal each other. It's fine.
I'll be over as soon as Jenny pops. If they don't
Okay.
heal.
They're like really close. They're coming for me now, I think. Wait. Oh no. I was gonna say. I thought they were gonna get me down right in front of Ghostface. Well, he's kind of by us now. God damn it.
Do you want to come over, or should I find another generator?
I would just stay away because he's not leaving this area. One of them needs to try to lead him away, but they probably won't. He's looking for people around me, so yeah. One of my teammates is here. There is someone by me, so you don't have to worry about it. I just don't know if they're ever gonna get to me because he's not leaving.
The other teammate is with me.
She just got me down. Thank you. Dude, you should really let me go first because I'm hurt. Just in case he decides to come at me.
Come at me, bro.
In this case, don't come at me, bro. Okay, good. He's above me.
Oh, they went at that person.
Yeah, I see him.
Yeah, we're almost done this, Jenny.
Oh, he hooked her up there. I'm gonna get her. What's up, boo? You help me, I help you. He's totally gonna come after us.
Back to back, great skill checks, Mark.
Very
Way
nice.
to come through
Very nice.
clutch healing them.
Oh, wait, let me help you first. Ooh, jump, 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 jump! Jesus. Whoa. I don't know if anyone saw that. That was kind of scary. I was trying to tell her to jump. See, now that's a good body block. I was healing her at the hole, and he was coming. I saw his, like, robes. So I was like, jump, jump, jump. God damn it. Wait. He's, like, everywhere in this area. Oh, I think he got her. Yeah, that's why... Ooh, hello. Hello, Totem. Let's hope that I can cleanse this before he comes over here, because he's not far. It's gonna be worth it, even if he gets me. Whoa, wait. I didn't cleanse anything else. How was that cleansing Max? Oh, this might be a dumb idea. Oh, someone got her, okay.
I got him.
Okay, cool.
I got her. Oh, he was right behind you.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Oh my God! What were you saying about me not being jumpy or something? Oh, Ghostface gets me every time. Alright, I'm dead.
That was your third?
Shit out of me. Because I was just panning away from the area that he came from, so I didn't have a chance to see him coming. Scared the crap out of me. Because you said he was right behind me, so he thought it was far enough away. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. That was... It got me. No pep again. Alright, we'll watch. We'll watch, Mark. No pressure. We're all watching you.
Oh, that's okay. You can see how terrible I am. I've been hiding it this whole time.
Ooh, you're in the basement.
Jenny down here.
Ballsy.
No.
Well, I got his hex
we're
totem,
done.
so.
And what does that do for us?
The hex totem? It takes away one of his perks. So, like... Oh, run! He's right behind you! Oh, never mind. Well, he might still be right behind you.
No, I saw where he ran.
A hex perk could be a few different things, depending on the actual killer that you're playing as. Like, for Huntress, I think one of her hex... I actually don't remember, actually. I can't even say, because it's been too long since I've played as her. But you just deactivate one of their perks, essentially, for the game. Dan says, we believe you, Mark, but he might have meant to say, we believe in you. But I'm not sure. He might have meant believe you as in, like, you're awesome or awful. I don't know. He's coming towards you now. Find the hatch, bro. He's right there! No, that person died. No. Ooh. This is intense. Oh!
Okay.
The hatch won't open yet, Dan. Oh, that's it. You were the last. You're right. Oh!
Yep. It's right. Oh.
Oh, he carried you
Asshole.
right over the hatch. And he's gonna close it, yep. Wow. I can honestly say without lying, unless I was playing against a real asshole, if I was the killer, I would have dropped them at the hatch. The last person. Yeah, that was fucked up. He's like, you wanna go to the hatch? You wanna go to... No, you're welcome. Hey, point leader.
Yay.
That was rough.
I got a pip. Nice.
Very good. Little Bruce is back in the shot. Back in frame. Is that what they say? Is that what the professionals say? Thank you guys. Thank you for stopping by.
Take care, guys.
Have a good night, and we'll catch your stream tomorrow. I'm gonna use another escape cake because I need the blood points. I'm like running on fumes with these add-ons. They're not great. Not great. Not great. Not great. Whee. I kind of keep forgetting what day it is tomorrow because this week was...
Oh, it's Saturday.
Yeah, it was like short for me, sort of, so I'm confused.
Well, it looks like our second to last game should be an escape cake game.
Yes.
Because I should be able to buy one after the next game.
Nice.
Unless if this game is absolutely terrible.
There's always that possibility. I do have a couple more escape cakes, though. Where are we at with our challenge? I only have 3 more pallets to drop. That's how many I dropped in the last game. Or was it the one before that? I don't remember. Hex totem. I like my halo. My birthday crown. Well, now, you know, we have another closet cosplay option for Meg. Right here.
I'm going to have to wear tights. Got it.
Yeah, these are like super tight. Like track pants or something. I think we're up to the challenge. I speak for you, by the way.
Yeah. If the last costume wasn't flattering to me, I'm sure tight pants will be.
Tight pants are flattering on everyone. That's the rule, I thought. This is the ugliest outfit I've ever seen.
I'll have to wear a long shirt or some shorts, you know.
Nah.
Just not to break the terms of service.
Yeah, true. There's like, I thought there was a star, but I think it's just a smudge and it happens to look like a star. I can't tell. I can't tell.
Can't tell.
I can't tell. So, oh, it's Black Friday. So, I'm gonna put,
for an hour, yes.
Yes, true. It's Black Friday for an hour.
I think it's all weekend, but...
True, yes.
But yes, you can put that thing in the chat.
Yeah, we are affiliates of Stone Age Gamers. If you hadn't heard of them before, they're an awesome retro gaming site. They have parts, consoles, controllers, pieces of consoles, like everything that you would need basically if you were a retro gamer, and retro meaning probably all the way up to the PS2 or PS3 they have stuff for. And I haven't shopped with them during Black Friday myself, but Tom, who's on this podcast and stream, he loves them and he has shopped with them in the past and he said they're awesome and they have really great Black Friday deals. Like Mark said, most likely they'll be having stuff going on all weekend into Cyber Monday because that's what everyone's doing right now, but definitely check them out. We just put a link in the chat if you're coming to us live on Twitch. If you shop through that link, you will help us out as well. You will give us a little bit of a kickback, which we would appreciate. If you are watching this on YouTube, I believe there should be a link in our description here on YouTube. And then if you're on an external site, you can also find the link. If you don't want to go to our Twitch, you can find it. I believe our Podbean site, which is our podcasting, like our main podcast site, has it. We basically try to put it everywhere. Or you could just message us and ask us for it, and we'll give it to you. Oh, and that was perfect timing, because now our match is starting. I knew that was going to happen.
Perfect timing.
Yes. Oh, look at this fancy Jane. This cute little boho outfit. Super cute. I should really do a Kate cosplay, though. You know?
Well, you will be able to soon.
Yeah, I know. So my hairdresser, she just moved to another salon that's even further away from me now. So I'm like, which really sucks because I don't want to, I mean, shaving my head for the most part probably wouldn't be that difficult for any hairdresser, but, ooh, double escape kick. Was that yours?
No.
Oh, cool. But yeah, I don't want to, like, just go to anybody for that, you know?
It's true. Dan said he'll shave your head.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I would not let that happen. Once it's shaved and it's like mapped out the area that actually will look flattering on me, or as flattering as possible, then you could help me maintain it. But yeah, I don't want you to actually, you know, carve the first path into my head. I feel like a lot of things can go wrong. And there's no turning back once you shave your head. Cutting your hair is not as scary as shaving it, I feel like. But yeah, it'll be interesting. I'm excited for it. I'm trying to decide whether I want to do color in my hair too. Should we do a double or nothing sub goal where I add color on?
Feel free. Yeah, I like I said, I see purple is all the rage.
Yeah, that we were having this conversation, I remember now.
Yeah, they did purple with like a little accent or highlight. Oh, it's Pyramid Head.
Yeah, I just saw him. I'm not going that way anymore.
He's coming towards me.
I'm with Kate. Oh, he's coming towards us now.
Oh, he hit me in midair.
He's fancy like that, you know? Woo, woo, woo. That was close.
He got me with whatever that area of effect attack.
Yeah. Oh no. He's gonna know that I'm hiding over here probably. Is he... He didn't bring you to the basement?
Nope.
That's weird.
He could have. He should have.
Yeah, that's... I was expecting...
Someone's right next to me.
Well, I'm teabagging right now. Do you see me?
No, it's someone else. It's
He's by
it's
me.
the Bohemian girl.
I hope she doesn't pull you off. Oh, she did. Well, now he's coming back towards you. Or maybe not. No, he's not. Alright, I'm going back to the generator.
Hey.
Hi. This one, is halfway to... Oh, run, 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 run! He's behind you. Okay. I guess he's gonna stay over there. Oh! Oh wait, never mind, that's Kate. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? I hear his music. Oh shit! I just got stuck! Ah! He's chasing me. Get away!
Oh, I think I lost my shit. Forgot about that.
Yeah, I think if he hits you with a strong enough attack... Whoa! The Kate that we're playing with was crouched behind a wall, and she just missed getting hit with his area attack. That was close. Man, he's still on my trail. On my tail, I should say.
We're about halfway through it, Jenny.
Wow, I haven't done anything yet. Really. Like, of use. Woo! He's right by me. He's putting down some barbed wire. What were we talking about before Pyramid Head scared the poo out of me?
Yeah.
Oh, something about hair colors. Right?
Oh, yeah, the girl I saw, the photo she was doing, she did purple with some accented or highlighted pink in it.
Ooh. I want to do something fun if I'm going to do... I like that. I'm like... I think I said this, maybe not on stream, but I had a dream that I had blue hair. And I woke up and I was like, oh, blue hair is pretty good. And it was like a teal. It wasn't like a bright blue or anything. It was cool. It was different. The good thing about the girl that does my hair, she'll do whatever you want, but she'll tell you, like, a lot of people for a while, they really liked like the pastel hair colors. It was very trendy. They were super, super nice, but they fade within like a week to 2 weeks because it's just so close to being not a color. So when I was thinking about when I was blonde and I wanted to go to purple, I wanted to do like lilac. And she's like, that'll look great for a week, and then you're going to be pissed because you paid all that money for me to do it, and it's going to be faded already. And she's like, so I'm letting you know, if you want to do it, that's fine, but it's not going to last. So it's like, I don't want to do that.
Yeah, it's probably more the candy colors.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, wait, what? Oh, somebody ran through. Was that you? You ran through his,
No.
Oh, somebody screamed.
I'm right behind you.
Want me to heal you? Or are you good?
Hi.
Hey.
I'm good.
He's that...
I'm trying to find a,
generator straight ahead, but I think he's over here. We can probably get this done, though.
No, you have Boho with you.
Yeah.
You said I'm trying to find a chest.
He's coming. I think he just saw me. So I'm taking him away. Nope, he didn't go for it. Damn it, that one generator's almost done. He's a pretty good pyramid head.
Hopefully I get it open before he finds me.
Alright, I'm a quarter of the way. I see him. I'm a quarter of the way through this last generator. Nearing the halfway mark. You want to help me with this? He's all the way on the other side of the map. Well, now he's in the middle, actually, so kind of.
Hopefully the other person's in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, the damn box had a flashlight in it.
Oh, that's so annoying. I'll lead him away. Hopefully he goes for it. No! He went for you instead.
No, he broke the generator.
Oh. Well, at least he didn't go for either of us. He's back. He's still there. He's putting down his traps around it. I wonder if you, you know, like when you play the hag and you creep over her traps, it doesn't set it off? I wonder if the barbed wire is the same way.
I think he spotted me.
Alright, I'm gonna go for the generator then.
I tried to hover around that generator.
Yeah, you did it. I see you now. I got this.
I led him away.
He also didn't put down enough traps around the generator anyway. Oh, he's coming back over here. Oh, it's gonna be close. Pop. Hopefully he doesn't see me behind this birch tree. He's like, oh, she's definitely at the exit. But she's not. But she is. Okay. Is there anyone by you besides me?
Someone's going to my left, but I'm in struggle mode, so I can't really use my camera.
Oh, okay. I'll get you. It's
I
me.
mean, you don't have to get me.
Yes, I do.
Just saying, with this paddle, it's...
He's right by you.
I see him. I don't know where he is.
Run up here.
I ran right into his trap. Go right or left?
I don't know where the other exit is.
I was trying to tell you because he's right behind me.
Oh, I thought you were asking me.
No,
I
was
saw him.
telling you, go right or left.
I saw him. Is that your
I'm
last
done,
hook?
So, yeah, I'm done. So
Alright.
just go.
Shit. I almost ran out.
Because I knew I was done, so.
I don't know where the hatch is.
There should be an exit open.
Woo! That was close.
Just run around the perimeter.
Yeah. This is where it gets tense. I think the exit's this way.
Yeah. You can usually see the high wall in the distance.
Yep. Oh, I see it. It's gonna be close. He probably sees me and is like, no.
You're good.
Yeah, it's fine. I thought I made it where I wouldn't hit the edge of it, but I didn't. That was scary. Ooh. Oh, I forgot I did we got the double cake. Oh my god, I still haven't pipped. So annoying.
Hey, nice.
It's interesting because tonight we're actually facing off against, well, survivors are our level for the most part, and then the killers are all like level 20. But when we were playing on Sunday, all the killers were like level 6. Like, what is happening here?
Could that have been Leah's fault?
Maybe. I don't know. I don't understand how it actually works, because they could say that the leveling doesn't really matter as much, but they could just be like, you know, like, yeah, the leveling doesn't matter, but it actually does. I don't see how it doesn't matter, honestly. But...
Using my escape cake.
Nice. I will do the same thing. Escape cake. Ooh, it's my last one. What's this? Oh. And some bandages. And some gloves. Okay, back to the blood web. So are you a Black Friday shopper at all?
Normally, but not this year.
Yeah. Like you go into stores or?
Yeah, I used to. I really won't buy anything. My sister used to go and get all the kids' stuff.
Yeah. Smart.
And I would go with her because I just, for some reason, had this weird affinity going, yeah, let's wake up at 3 in the morning. That sounds awesome.
Is it
and I'm not
similar...
in a joking way.
Yeah.
You know. It's,
is it a similar affinity to doing Extra Life and streaming for 24 hours?
Yeah, doing some of that late night stuff is just like weird. I never do this.
Yeah, that's why. It's fun. This is the first Black Friday that I actually had off in almost my entire career because I've worked in retail in different aspects.
Yeah.
So even as an assistant buyer, I still had to work, which was far less painful, but this year I actually had off, and it was great. And it continues to be great. Oh yeah, we are doing the same movements now. thought they fixed that. Why?
Yeah, I looked at not to disparage our affiliate, but I'm not saying this in a bad way, but Tom was going, "Oh yeah, you should check out the EverDrives, man. They'll be on sale, and, whatever." And I looked at it, I was like, "Oh no, I can't buy that."
Were they on sale? Just really expensive still?
Yeah, they're just still really expensive, even on sale.
Yeah.
Like the way he made me sound, like it was like, "Oh," so I was expecting like under 100 or something like that. I tuned in, it was like 180, and I'm like,
oh my
nope.
God. Yeah, no. Yeah. I would have thought the same thing. Like, oh, maybe like $70. Nope.
Yeah.
That's funny. So what are they normally then?
Like 190. I mean, it was like 10 or 20% off. It wasn't.
Gotcha. Okay.
That big of a deal. Still a deal, but
yeah. My God, I never have any variation when I do Slap Battle.
They had great deals for other things.
Yeah.
Like there were some 60 to 70% off stuff.
That's awesome.
But they were like component cables and basic stuff. I guess for people getting PS5s.
For those basic bitches out there.
Yeah, just normal stuff.
Oh, I forgot The Mandalorian came out today. I forgot. I'll probably watch that tomorrow. So, if anyone is paying attention to our chat, or to the stream, I should say, I'll give you some insider information. I won't say too much, but tomorrow we may be having, and we as in Mark, you're not included, we may be having a Stranger Damies Season 2 discussion amongst the players to do some character building together. May or may not. I think we are, but it's going to be exciting. I honestly, like... yes, Dan, I need a cupcake. Can you please bring me a cupcake? Mark, what would you like? What would you need?
I'm good. If he wants to drive away over here, I'll take a cupcake too.
Okay. Dan, I'm going to need you to go to Mark's house and bring him a cupcake as well. I love
negative on bringing the cupcake, or negative that there are any cupcakes?
Oh, there are definitely cupcakes, but not for long. I might eat them all. But yeah, we're having a players only meeting tomorrow. I'm excited. It'll be... I've never... I always have very specific ideas in my head about what I want to do for a character. So it'll be new to me to build a character with other people, but also kind of fun, I think.
Yeah. And my only advice is, or only thing I ask is, remember level 3.
Yep.
You're all starting at. And I might just mention it to him off to the side, but just in case if I don't get a chance to or I forget. Let Ant know I do need to talk to him after.
About this character building session? Okay.
Yep. For things only he would know.
Okay. Okie doke.
Or things I might need to discuss with him that only...
Right, yeah, that makes sense. I have like it's not even an outline, it's like... Oh, it's only our escape cakes. I guess you could say an outline of what I want to do for my character, but I could take it in a few different directions. So I'm not coming to the table with nothing, but I don't really have a lot figured out. I have some ideas. I had made a character a long time ago for a one-shot that I never used. So I might use like part of her backstory that I thought of back when I was still making ridiculously long backstories for one-shot characters before I knew that was pointless.
Yeah, just basically, excuse me. Yeah, like, I would say, like the thing you did that was a little bit overboard last time was giving the whole backstory on your tribe.
Oh yeah. I don't remember
Because
why I did that, honestly.
but I just took bits and pieces out of it that you could have listened to,
Right.
like the tradition, the land.
Mm-hmm.
I took all that out, but you had gone much deeper.
Yeah.
Yours would have been perfect for a campaign set in there,
Right.
like as a starting point. Which is
Yeah.
why I always said that you would probably be a good DM. But
Yeah. I used to write stories all the time, like my own stories and then like fan
yeah,
fictions. So I think that was the first time that I actually got to do something sort of similar to that. So I really got into it.
yeah, yeah.
And I was
'Cause
like,
it
oh,
read
this will be
like
too much info, but it's better than not enough, sort of thing.
yeah, it read like um
Like an excerpt from Lord of the Rings.
no. It read like somebody was trying to explain to me a town in their campaign.
Yeah. Okay. I'm leaving. Goodbye.
So that's why I said like not in a bad way,
Right.
you know.
Oh God,
But
I
your
think
character
it's
can always evolve.
who is that?
Like we threw out half of Pizza Tacos' backstory.
Oh really?
Yeah. He was supposed to be a drug addict.
Yes, I remember that.
And then Ant just didn't feel it with the vibe of how the season was going. So
Yeah.
there's only one mention outside of when he mentions it, because it becomes a really good thing. He's like, I just stopped taking drugs 6 weeks ago.
Yeah, it was like
You
cold
know.
turkey.
Yeah,
Well, he also
he's like,
had
give me,
the loot that he talked to.
yeah,
That
yeah,
we
give me a break.
Yeah. I remember that. That was good. It was a callback. It's good.
Yeah, yeah. But the only real mention of it left in the story was when you guys first got to Neverwinter. The guy selling drugs in Neverwinter.
Yep. And that's what the drugs he got, he tried to like do something with Cranor, I think.
Oh, it's Legion.
Yeah, I didn't know if it was a stealth killer or not, but I think Legion is partially stealth. Dan, before when we were talking about character building, he said we will all help each other, especially Tom.
Yeah.
I'm sure Tom is very much looking forward to it because, not everyone can make, a character backstory, especially one that has to last 2 years. So I'm sure he'll very much appreciate the brainstorm.
Yeah, you got me.
I saw that. I was looking in that direction. I'm about to pop. Popped. That is the worst sound when you're the killer. Hearing the thing go off, you're like, God damn it.
That person was
Oh.
he's either really terrible because I started late with my wiggle.
I saw that. Popped up.
Yeah, Tom is everybody's different in terms of their thing.
Right.
What I learned from working with Tom is that Tom has a very good, solid, like, idea of the person.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like you're like,
But-
this is your character's basics, and he's like, I got it, and then he sticks to it really well.
Yeah. Like, he's got that. He knows who Tiresias is. But trying to build a story around Tiresias is where he needed a little.
Right.
Like, he had the basic that he was deceived. So that's when we started talking. It's like, all right, how
Right.
are you? Okay, you were in the cult of the dragon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, so did he
Or
come
what?
up with the deceived?
Yeah.
I remember that when he said when we first introduced our characters to each other, and he's like, Tiresias the deceived. We're like, ooh.
Yeah, and it was all in his story.
Yes.
It
It was just funny
part of-
because our characters were like, well, tell us more about yourself. Why were you deceived? And like, it was perfect because he's like, don't worry about it. He was all mysterious, which was good. And we're like, do you not know, or are you being mysterious? And we're like, we can't tell. It was good.
It was a little bit of both.
Yeah,
but
it was funny.
We didn't have the only thing I surprised him with was the brother. He was the full nice like all the good of Tiresias was the character he was playing,
Yeah.
and all the evil was Scissorit.
Yeah. I like when you do that, when you do like the little surprises.
Yeah.
That's always fun. I'm about to pop open the exit.
Well, he's guarding another
Jesus.
one. I don't know if I can, like...
You just
try.
poo out of me. I don't know where he is. Oh, you know what?
He's guarding the other exit.
Why even bother? Just try to get us.
I'm coming.
He's running over here, so just wait if you can. Oh wait, never mind. You're good. Go, 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 go. Okay, good. Oh, I just ran into the wall. I'm out. What just happened?
The girl was running circles around them.
Oh yeah,
And he was missing her. Oh, and the other person's at the other exit, so we're good.
Perfect. Let's watch the end of that. She got it. Yep. She's like, yeah, I'm just gonna go.
Everyone else is gone?
Yeah, I guess she was waiting to see if he was gonna be behind her or not. That's all I get for double escape cakes. And no Pip again. Oh wait, do I get a Pip? No, I don't know. My thing's not loading for some reason. What the heck?
Hey!
Hey, Leah!
She's gonna start streaming, Leah.
Ooh! Yes! Do it, do it! You definitely should, because you're very good, and people would like to watch you. I'm speaking for everyone when I say this. Let's see, how long have we been going? We have We have time for one more, I would say.
Room for one more.
We have room for one more. Because this is like dessert, and you have room for one more. She's okay at best. Dan, you're crazy. You're crazy.
I think my biggest surprise, and I wasn't like, this wasn't underestimating you guys, but like when I would throw a whole bunch of like, well, I didn't do that much with you guys. It was really just Steph and John.
Mm-hmm.
Where I'm like, here's 2 pages of stuff your character needs to know.
Yes.
Before coming into the game. Like, I threw John all that Blood Wars shit.
Yeah, he's very good with small details, remembering things. I've noticed that about him. He's very detail oriented. Dan is always rude, Leah.
And then Steph was real good at it too, but the first 2 sessions she wasn't very confident that she was good at it.
She was mostly nervous because, and if I don't think she's here, but she mentioned like she didn't want to mess up our, like it was a little intimidating knowing that it was recorded, and she didn't want to like mess it up, sort of thing. But she was,
I get it,
yeah, she was very into, like, she was all about the secrecy, and like she made all these notes with you, like from your notes, she like rewrote them or something, and yeah, she was excited about it.
Yeah,
I don't know what I just picked.
Yeah, like I said, that was the only thing that showed was that, that those first couple sessions, and then once she was there, it was, then it's the whole thing where you notice that A, taking notes, and B, doing the homework I send you. Yep. Not to sound like a teacher.
If you did your homework.
But doing the homework I send you makes the character better, which is what everybody does. No one slacked in that department at all, which is great. And there's always the risk of that happening.
Sure. Yeah, because then it's like even worse, because then it falls on its face, and you're like, okay.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I guess for when I eventually do the one shot that I've been working on, I know like the trickiest thing about being a DM, and it goes along with improv skills, is being able to like pivot so quickly when your players take you in a totally different direction than where you were intending them to go. And I know we've done that so many times.
Or if you're a guest player that's only supposed to be there for 4 sessions,
and you
and
make
then
it
end up
like
playing for almost a year.
right, exactly. So, I mean, at least a
Yeah,
one shot's short enough where like it's just whatever. It is what it is.
yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. If we had enough people outside of our immediate group that played, I would ask if you wanted to like double DM a one shot with me. I don't know how that would work. Do people
That'd be
double
fine. I
DM?
mean, as long as you have 4 players,
Yeah,
it
then it's
works.
right,
Yeah. I mean, you can go all the way down to 1. There's one-on-one DMing.
right. That would be weird. I mean, I guess
No, it's
yeah,
just battling. You're just a
right.
solo adventurer.
And you're just as the DM, you're just telling them like, okay, then you go here, and then this is happening, sort of thing. Like, there's no
Yeah, and then the NPC interactions and
right,
that.
yeah. I want Dan to do his Lord of the Rings idea. It sounds pretty cool. He gave me like the general idea behind it. Seems
I
like it
like
would be
when
fun.
John did the sort of joking, wanting to be the guy from Final Fantasy VII. He's like, "Oh, I have a motorcycle." I'm like, yeah, that one Dominion would have a motorcycle
I thought he said, "Can
because
I
they.
be a motorcycle?" And I was like, "Is he gonna be one of the what are they called?
Well,
The
he could be a
the
motorcycle too. That doesn't
cyborgs."
matter.
I know that's what I thought he was gonna do. One of those like cyborg things. I can't remember what they're called. What the heck?
Transformers.
No, the actual race in D&D. The like
Oh,
robots.
oh,
Warforged. A
yeah.
Warforged, yeah. I thought he was gonna be a Warforged that can like you said transform like Transformer style. But I also get the Final Fantasy reference now. Jonathan's very creative. You could tell like he could think outside the box
Yeah,
like that and make a character,
yeah.
a good
I
character
slightly
that's
misread
based.
it, but it's still the same thing.
Yeah, right. I'm
Like
sure that's what he
because the
actually
whole point,
intended.
not to spoil a little bit of story for the probably just Leah that wouldn't be involved in it. Um,
Yeah, Dan's not paying attention.
but the
He's
whole
getting his
point
gains.
of that one Dominion is that they use magic to make things.
Hmm.
So they could make an artificial intelligence sort of machine,
Yeah,
that was a motorcycle.
and that's pretty much what you told them. As long as it's magical, that's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah, because that's the whole difference between the two non-giant like empires.
Right,
Is that one uses magic like you would normally use magic,
right.
and the other only uses it to make or construct things. Like they don't use it for anything outside of that, or they're not supposed to.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
It'll
you can
be.
be oath breakers in wherever you live.
I think it'll be really fun because from what I remember, you had showed me the map a long time ago.
Yeah,
Like before I had any idea about the story, it just looked really cool because they were all these different, areas. Um, but I think like what you've set out so far to like map out for us generically, it sounds like it's going to be really cool. Like there's going to be a lot of interesting areas for us to explore. And then,
yeah,
depending on what kind of characters we make, it'll be fun. What did I even use? I don't remember. I think I used the Shroud
yeah.
of
And
Binding.
just to let you know, all the giants are intelligent, meaning that they're just not killing machines.
They're not like ogres
Yeah.
or
The
trolls.
extent to how intelligent they are depends on the giant.
Right. That makes
But
sense.
they are a society.
Kind of like the Yetis.
Like, yeah, like, well, that was a little different. That was like
Yeah, that's
magically that
homebrewed.
thing.
Yeah.
The thing that was in Awawak's chest is what gave them the ability to be a society and not feral.
Right.
If that was broken or removed, which I was kind of hoping Dan would try, it would turn the 40 Yetis in that town feral on you guys.
40 Yetis. Holy shit. And that would have been the end of Stranger Damies, season 1.
Yep. Every time when I said, like, yep, you guys, like, there's a bunch of TPKs around the corner
Oh
here.
my
Like,
gosh.
they're
Yeah.
there. You just have to either, don't take the warning or, roll really low.
Right. Yeah. Well, I know
Like, yeah,
with the Dragon Lair, when it was Zakara, Pizza Tacos, and I think Fred.
Fred.
went in. Oh man, I hate this place. When we went in with the sleeping dragon, and we were doing all the stealth checks and like rolling really well, and then there were the daggers in there. I think they were daggers, right?
The axes, the hand
The axes. Yes. And then Dan was like, "Damn it!" As Bort, like he totally would have run in there, and then we would have been fucked because then there would have been like 3 or 4 dragons after us at once. But I mean, that would be probably Jesus, the one that was sleeping.
Yep.
Yeah. Of course. Yeah, that would have been the end of, possibly the end of Stranger Days too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice. I see you working on that tote.
I got it.
Oop.
I think it's a hex one too.
It is. I still haven't made my hex totem yet. Nice.
I did it just as you put it on the hook.
It's the Oni. Go upstairs, Oni. There's no one down here, I swear. Oh, he coming over here? Okay.
Oh.
They're like...
Did I distract them?
I don't know. No, I want him. I want him. I want him. Rude. I guess you didn't want my help. I don't know if...
Yeah, but we'll save most of those stories for when we do the the Talking to Strangers episode.
Yeah. Oh no. Why can I find nothing? I haven't played here in so long that I don't know where anything is anymore. Here. Hello?
Just as a reminder, and I will, when we set it up, that it's only things that have happened. I'm out of here.
Wait, what? He knocked down both of them?
Yeah. I'm headed over there.
Sorry, I had to ban someone really quick. Are you getting the guy on the hook?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm hopefully gonna get the guy on the ground. But he was crawling, so I don't know if he's been healing himself or not. Oh no.
He's over by the crawling guy. The crawling guy's up.
Yeah, he must have... I think that's a perk. You can heal yourself while you're down.
And he's back down again.
Yeah, he was right there, I think. I'll go back to that, Jen. I think I looked at your message too late. Yeah, we need to... Oh my god, we have no generators! I think there's a generator up here that I usually work on. Not over here. Unless it's...
Yeah, I'm back at the generator.
That way.
I also have a challenge to take people off, which I haven't been following through much.
My favorite is when the Oni barks. He's The thing I've noticed about this map, and I guess it's because most of the generators end up downstairs, but the killers normally stay downstairs the most. I really don't like playing here. Can't tell if he's up here or not. He probably is. Nope, he's downstairs. I'm like halfway done with our first generator.
Well, I'm almost on mine, so...
Cool. We're gonna stun him with all these generators popping at once. Nice. Was that the one we were working on?
Yeah.
Cool. Ooh, another hex totem. You're screwed, man. Uh-oh. He's about to roid rage.
He heard me.
He's gonna Hulk out now. Leah, I never asked you, are you mainly survivor or do you ever play killer? He's up here. Scratch marks go away, scratch marks go away, scratch marks go away. Yeah, I jumped downstairs. Okay, he's gone. He's gone, guys. For now, he's gone. Whoop, that's a dead end. Wasn't there... Oh my god, wait, there's 3 hex totems? Whoops.
This guy must be a good killer.
Whoa. I'm Survivor the most, but a rank 10 killer. Yeah, that's good. I don't know if he's up here or not. Oh! Found you. Sometimes you just gotta... Oh my gosh. Sometimes you just gotta lay low when the Oni is raging out like that. Do you need help, Bill? Come here. I'll help you. You and your cute sweater. Oh, shit, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. I was trying to be fancy. I was trying to be fancy. Shit.
I'm one again.
Whoop. Get away from Bill. I would have taken the hit, except he was raging, and that would have been not smart. Shit, I feel really bad. That was annoying, but I did that. Upstairs in that room that we were just in, or here?
Me, I'm downstairs.
No, I was talking to Leah, sorry. Where are you, sir? I know he's up here still. Well, he's not downstairs now. He's mostly up here.
Maybe I'm still upstairs. I don't know. I'm by another one of those generators that's going to open up the gate to make it easier to run through.
Isn't there a little... Yeah. This is probably the worst place to go, but... Oh, upstairs as in, like, literally just upstairs. For some reason I was thinking you meant, like, upstairs in the upstairs level. Oh man, he's back downstairs now. Alright, we're making progress now. I'm pretty much a quarter of the way done on one. But you don't want to probably come to this one because it's in a really bad spot. The one spot on this map that there's always a generator.
Hello?
Yeah, he's down. Well, the last time I checked, he was downstairs. How does he keep... Uh-oh.
Oh, shit. He saw me.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh, I see you.
I was trying to play chicken on this side of the thing. And I picked the wrong way. Me and him went the same aisle. I don't think he saw me until that point.
Holy shit. Don't take my blood, please. Oh, there's another generator right there. Whew.
Wow.
Scared the poo out of me.
Yeah, he's right here.
I know. Oh, I thought there was a crate there. Oh, there's right here. Pallet. Pallet. Excuse me, sir. I just healed myself. I do not appreciate that shit. Oh, okay.
Oh, thanks, Bill.
He turned back to you, I'm assuming. Oh, he just
I ran back downstairs.
stomped that shit out. Well, that was a waste of a med kit, sort of. Well, actually, I'd be down right now, so never mind. I think he kicked my generator that was downstairs in the dead end room.
Okay.
But it was pretty much... It was like a little bit more than half, maybe, when I ran away. I was gonna help you, but...
No, Bill got me.
Yeah, he was there first.
That's cool. I know who my true friends are.
Yes. Definitely Bill. His full name is Billiam, though, so. I can't tell where
Pretty
he
cool.
is.
That
It's
whole
scaring
room
the
went
shit out of me.
red.
Huh?
The whole room that went red.
Oh, are you in that little... Are you in the little room? What, isn't there a chest back here, usually? Hello, chest? Hello? Nope. I can try to find
I cannot find the generator. There's another one, right?
I'm doing it. Ah, of course. Hold on. Let's hope that he can't see my blood behind this wall. Oh, it might just be far enough away where he can't see it from behind this wall. Shut up, stop being in pain. Okay, good. Oh, man. Leah, do you know if the Oni kicks a generator while he's raging, does that do extra damage? Because that was... Unless somebody else started working on it and he kicked it again, because I know that undoes it even more. This is stupid, by the way.
You're on the Jeni, right?
Yeah, I was.
I'm gonna hide down here by this exit. Since I have some first-hand knowledge that a generator is being worked on.
That's not how it works. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Run, fucking run! Oh my god. Do you think he didn't see me just now? I feel like he didn't see me.
You may not have. You may have ran right behind him.
Remember, oh my god, he's still looking for me. That's amazing. I know he's still down here. Hold on. I'm gonna watch him. Sorry, I can't get the angle right. Here we go. Hey, baby. I see you. He's like, what the fuck? He probably saw the scratch marks and was like, wait. Have you ever tried perk Iron Will? It makes your grunt silent. Oh, I have not. Well, he just collected all my blood and now he's raging and he killed my generator again. I really shouldn't. I shouldn't go back down there. I need to be healed. Where are you? Are you by? Whoop.
I'm by an exit.
Okay. Iron Will. I know I've heard of it from watching other people play. Oh, here we go. That works. Whoa. Hey, Bill. I like adrenaline because it pops you up when you're hurt.
Think you guys are coming to me?
Probably.
I'm in number 1.
Yep, I'm here. Oop. He's coming.
Asshole.
Bring him up here, bring him up here, bring him up here. Come up this way, buddy. Oh, he's doing it. He's doing it. Move. Oh, you gave it away, Bill. You gave it away. Oh, I'm so mad at you, Bill. He wouldn't have known.
Oh, so close.
I was totally going to drop the pallet on him, but Bill gave it away because he, like, stopped by the pallet and was like, look at my butt.
God damn it. My A button got stuck.
Oh, no. Okay, bye.
Go.
Bro.
Wish there's a way to remap that button.
Yes, take my blood. Take my blood. What is this? Sir? Is the other exit done yet? Shit. Fucked.
Yeah,
Bye.
the other exit's open.
I'm going. Whoop! That's a... I play with it always. It saved me so much as a Jake Park perk. Oh! I've never played as Jake. That does sound really helpful, though. A lot of times, like, I try to go buy a generator that's already done if I'm hurt. That way it's loud enough where the killer probably can't hear.
No, I did get a pip, so.
Nice. That was
Good way to end it.
That was a weird game. I don't know why it just was. Ooh, me too. These pips are hard to come by today.
Nice.
That was probably
nice
the lowest
band.
level killer that we played against tonight, which is weird. Oh man.
I'm gonna back all the way out.
Okay.
So I don't forget.
All right. So that was fun.
Yeah. I think we're right at, just like with Warzone, I think we're right at the level where we're good, but not like competitive game level good.
Mm-hmm. No,
where
I
we'll have
definitely...
fun on stream.
Yeah. Yep. I need to start playing this again because I was a lot better really before we started streaming together. But I would play the game like every single day for hours a day, and then like whenever I had free time, like I would play like maybe for a few hours on the weekends, and then I would stop for a little bit and then just play it again. So I ranked down pretty far, and then I stopped. I don't know why I stopped. Maybe when we moved, I stopped playing. Or no, the PlayStation died. That's what it was. And then my computer couldn't support the game, my laptop. So then we had to build this one, and then it was like, you know, fighting to come back ever since. And then we moved, so I haven't played it as much. But yeah, I have to play it more often to get better at it. But yeah, before we let you guys go, as always, we're just going to run through really quick the other podcasts that we do. And then we'll talk about the stream schedule, and we'll give you a reminder on Extra Life and Stone Age Gamer. So, Mark, if you want to start us off.
Yeah, I'll do my normal all three. We have, which we talked a lot about on the stream, we have Stranger Damies, which is our D&D podcast. That airs every Wednesday. I think next week will be either our final episode from Extra Life, or if there's a spot where I can split it in half, I may do that because it's over 2 hours, 2.5 hours long. What's coming up for next week. So we'll see. But either way, we need to get together to, figure out what's going to happen after this content, because I don't want to spoil what happens in the episode.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Next weekend. So we are ending the campaign, but to let you know if it's a positive or negative outcome for the big battle.
Mm-hmm.
But you can find us on Instagram and Twitter at Stranger Damies. And then what's it called? We have our movie podcast, They Called Us a Movie. You can search for it, They Called Us a Movie. And the Instagram and Twitter is at The Main Damie. The Main Damie is our main website, themaindamie.com. That's where you'll find a lot of writing from Anthony and maybe in the future. But all of our podcasts live there, so you can sort of get the RSS feeds, or at least I think they might link to the Podbean stuff. So that's all there. Then we have our gaming podcast, the Game Vault Podcast, which airs every other Monday. You can find it by searching the Game Vault Podcast. And then our Instagram and Twitter is at Game Vault Pod, Facebook. It's all in the chat here if you're watching this live. If you're watching this on YouTube, you have found our YouTube channel. Thank
Congratulations.
you. Congratulations. That this is all the socials we're at. Yep. And I'll let Jen talk about the streaming schedule, and then we'll just I'll end with the last bid for Extra Life.
Yeah. So I just put our schedule in chat again, as Mark said, if you're coming to us live on Twitch. If not, you can always check our Twitter account, because that's always going to be the best place to find our most up-to-date stream information. We usually don't even decide what time exactly we're going to stream most of the time until maybe an hour before, maybe a little bit further in advance. But either way, as Mark said, just search at Game Vault Pod on Twitter and give us a follow if you want to know what's going on with us. So our next stream is going to be on Sunday. It is our grab bag day, so we kind of just play whatever me, Mark, and Dan decide. So you'll have to tune in and find out what we're going to do on Sunday. Monday is going to be our day off, as well as Tuesday. So we're going to be back on Wednesday for Warzone Wednesday. It's just what it sounds like. The three of us get on and play Call of Duty Warzone. And then Thursday is Trails Thursday with Mark, where he plays through Trails in the Sky. And then Friday will be a day off because that is when we are going to be recording our podcast. So Saturday will be Scream Stream, where we'll be back playing Dead by Daylight. So again, final reminder, just give us a follow on Twitter just so you know when we're going live.
Yeah, but just let you know, what we mean by days off is we're now turning chess.
Wait, what? So, your mic cut out.
Oh, I said what we mean by off days is we're just going to turn into a chess stream.
Yes. Hardcore chess, 24/7.
All chess, all the time. Throwing out the Queen's Gambit, the King's Gambit. You know,
all the gambits.
The Sicilian defense. You know, all that stuff. Teaching all that.
Yep.
So anyway, Extra Life.
Yes.
We're still raising money for the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. You can give us a donation at tinyurl.com/extralife5. We got a couple other goals. We're at 565 now. If we get to 600, I have to give a tour of my setup. And then at 1,000, I will get a Triforce tattoo. And then at 1,200, the most important, we'll have Tom play PT on headphones at the next Extra Life.
Yes.
Because it will be a lot more fun being in person than being, you know, over Skype or anything like that for that moment.
Yeah.
So be on the lookout for that. And then, you know, we'll be, I think, streaming sometime in December, maybe twice in December, just depending on how much cabin fever we have in terms of all these lockdowns and stuff like that for the pandemic.
Yep.
So just if you do want to hang out with us or, you know, want to donate while on stream so we can call you out, you'll have two choices then. Well, you can do it at any point, but Extra Life specific will happen then. So once again, tinyurl.com/extralife5.
Yep. And then do you want to do just a quick plug for Stone Age Gamer one more time?
Yeah.
We'll make it short.
Yeah, we're affiliates for Stone Age Gamer. Basically, click the link in the chat there and let them know we sent you. And they have great deals on you know, accessories. There's EverDrives in there, which allow you to use an SD card to play just about any ROM that you have that you've either dumped from a cartridge or got elsewhere. Mm-hmm. And they have systems going all the way back to the NES, probably some before that. So anything you're looking for, you can find it there if you're into original hardware stuff. Mm-hmm. So like I said, links in the chat. Just go to Stone Age Gamer, and they have some sales now.
Yeah.
Mainly 10, 20, 30% off, but there are some good deals that they haven't already sold out on.
Yep. All right, so that's all the plugs that we have for you this evening. Thank you again to everyone that joined. Thank you, Leah and Odie Parlay, for joining us, and of course Dan in between your slices of pie. We appreciate you guys. Mark, thank you again as always for playing. It's always a fun time when Karen and Kate, even though I didn't play as Kate, but I'm Kate. So when we team up, it's always a good time. So yeah, we hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend, and we will catch you in the next one.